I'm Diamond.
And I'm Athena. We have a very interesting podcast involving music culture.
We'll be talking about drugs, objectification, and the general effects music has on teens.
With the info that will last,
This is Bravescast.
talking about how drugs and music go hand in hand.
For years, songs have either subtly or blatantly appropriated the use of drugs in the minds of teens.
Rolling Stone magazine ran an article called 10 Songs You Didn't Know Were About Drugs. The list included songs from artists like Fleetwood Mac, The Rolling Stones, and Ed Sheeran. In the list of songs, there are some that are obviously referring to drugs and others that have a hidden message of substance abuse.
Us as teens listen to music for guidance or release. We might be pushed in the wrong direction by songs that romanticize drug addiction and usage.
Sometimes we even will take the song we're listening to and apply it to our own current, dramatic, typical teenage problems.
I find myself doing that to so many songs, but I feel what makes a song enjoyable is that we can relate to them.
The only problem we have is sometimes we fail to realize the fact is that a song may have a hidden message in it, and when they go unnoticed, it becomes a problem.
The truth is, the message doesn't actually go unnoticed. In our subconscious, everything you hear is stored, especially if you hear it repeatedly. The message becomes programmed into you and may lead to bad decisions. Know what you listen to because there are many more songs you didn't know were about drugs. Next, we will discuss how many male and sometimes female artists objectify women and men both lyrically and physically.
Objectification has been happening for a long time, talking about that one pretty lady or how that special man or woman is driving them crazy.
Female artists also do not help themselves when they record themselves dancing and prancing around in their underwear in their music videos.
There are so many examples of women objectification, which include songs like Anaconda by Nicki Minaj, Honky Tonk by Trace Adkins, Any Way You Want It by Journey, Booty by Jennifer Lopez, and Country Girl by Luke Bryan.
Some people just don't realize it is not just male artists who use objectification, but some female artists such as Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, or Carrie Underwood.
I agree. This is not just some feminist speaking out. I'm just a person speaking out on music of our society. Finally, let's lighten the mood with effects music has on today's society, the good, bad, and evil.
There are many songs that are inspirational and will be all-time favorites like Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, We Are the Champions by Queen, Stand By Me by Benny King, and Roar by Katy Perry. These songs lift us up and make us happy. Songs like these have a positive effect on our moods.
Yeah, but let's not forget those depressing songs like Say Something by Little Big Planet, Skyscraper by Demi Lovato, Human by Christina Perri, and Let Her Go by Passenger, which makes us feel down and sometimes without us even knowing.
Music has a big influence on human interaction and calms us, pumps us up, and sometimes even depresses us. In an article called Influential Beats by Swelny Duke for New American Magazine, Duke refers to a book written by a group of professors called Media Violence in Children.
In the book, they mention the topic of sounds. A quote from the book says even preschoolers and infants as young as 8 months can reliably discriminate happy and sad music. If a toddler can be affected by music, imagine what it does to a teenage mind.
I think that brings up an important point. Music is an amazing thing. Regardless of age, it has an influence on you. Though it may not be as strong for all people, it definitely plays a role in our lives.
That said, pay attention to what you listen to. Be able to pick out hidden messages, look for lyrics that give false ideas about men and women. Enjoy music. It's an important part of our society.
Thank you for listening to our podcast.
We would like to thank the Rolling Stone magazine
And Selwyn Duke, writer for New American Magazine, for the information provided in this podcast.
Join us next time.
I'm Diamond.
And I'm Athena, with the info that will last.
This is Bravescast.